Welcome. This is another video in my NIV, which stands for New International Version. Um, Bible reading series, and I just finished Genesis. It's all recorded. It's all out. If you want to see that, click the. Well, I guess if you're on YouTube, you can click the little playlist. You can click the playlist marker and stuff like that. And you'll be able to go to the playlist. But if you're on Rumble or perhaps maybe even SoundCloud, you're not gonna be able to do that. If you're on Rumble, I'm still working all that out. The Rumble and other stuff. But definitely, if you're on YouTube, check out the playlist, and stuff like that. At the beginning of the video, you can see in the top right hand corner for the first few seconds, you'll be able to. There's this thing you can click, and the playlist will be there, and you click it, and it'll take you to every chapter that I've done, and I also have compilation videos. So right now I uploaded I combined all the videos into one and uploaded it and stuff. So it's all my videos, so all of Genesis into one. And in the one video, it's like 7 hours long, which is crazy. But I did it. I tried to upload it on Rumble, but they were like, "Oh yeah, you can't have it over 15 gigabytes, man." That's crazy, man. Rumble. I like the idea of Rumble, but they need to get their stuff together, man. The upload speed too slow. That's like 1.1 megabyte per video, man. Might have to do that. My videos on there in like 360p or something. But I don't know. Anyway, because on here on YouTube so far I have it in 1080p. I probably could do 4K, but nah, I'm not going to. Anyway, this is my Bible reading series, and I'm beginning with Exodus today, and I'm gonna give a nice intro. So yeah, let me get there. Yeah, so let me see. So at the end of Genesis, you have the death of Joseph, and let me skim here. And so yeah, they're in Egypt and stuff like that, and Joseph died, and he was embalmed and put in a coffin and stuff. Okay, then we have Exodus, which let me make sure I gotta get this right here. So basically this is Exodus takes place 350 years after Genesis. So and they're still in Egypt and stuff like that, but their population grew and grew and grew and stuff like that. But now they have the Jewish, I guess the people have become slaves and stuff like that for the Egyptians and stuff like that, and the Pharaoh and all that stuff. And and we're gonna get into that story. This is the story where Moses. This is like the Moses stuff. As far as like, and I don't know the whole story yet. According to this video, as of the recording of this video, I have only I've only read through not Genesis, Exodus 5. But yeah, we're gonna be getting into Moses and stuff like that, and which is anybody who knows anything about the Bible and stuff. Moses is one of the prominent names of the Old Testament, along with the Jacob, Joseph. You have Jacob, Joseph, Abraham, Moses, and stuff like that. They'll just one of the prominent figures in the Bible and stuff like that, along with Jesus, and stuff like that. He's in the New Testament, of course, but yeah, let's just get into it. Genesis 1. These are the names of the sons of Israel who went to Egypt with Jacob, each with his family: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah; Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin; Dan and Naphtali; Gad and Asher. The descendants of Jacob numbered 70 in all. Joseph was already in Egypt. Now Joseph and all his brothers and all that generation died, but the Israelites were fruitful and multiplied greatly and became exceedingly numerous, so that the land was filled with them. Then a new king, who did not know about Joseph, came to power in Egypt. Look, he said to his people, the Israelites have become much too numerous for us. Come, we must deal shrewdly with them, or they will become even more numerous, and if war breaks out, we'll join our enemies, fight against us, and leave the country. So they put slave masters over them to oppress them with forced labor, and they built Pithom and Ramesses as store cities for Pharaoh, but the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied and spread. So the Egyptians came to dread the Israelites and worked them ruthlessly. They made their lives bitter with hard labor and brick and mortar and with all kinds of work in the fields. In all their hard labor, the Egyptians used them ruthlessly. The king of Egypt said to the Hebrew midwives, whose names were Shiphrah and Puah, when you help the Hebrew women in childbirth and observe them on the delivery stool, if it is a boy, kill him, but if it is a girl, let her live. The midwives, however, feared God and did not do what the king of Egypt had told them to do. They let the boys live. Then the king of Egypt summoned the midwives and asked them, why have you done this? Why have you let the boys live? The midwives answered Pharaoh, Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian women. They are vigorous and give birth before the midwives arrive. So God was kind to the midwives, and people increased and became even more numerous. And because the midwives feared God, he gave them families of their own. Then Pharaoh gave this order to all his people: every boy that is born you must throw into the Nile, but let every girl live. All right, that is Exodus 1. Yeah, all right. And then in chapter 2, which will be the next video, this is going to be the birth of Moses. And then he's going to go on and do his journey, and we'll get into that if you so choose to continue watching the videos. And yeah, all right, that's about it. Yeah, I'm out.